Whiskey 4, Whiskey Echo Golf.
Whiskey 4, Whiskey Echo Golf. Is that a Roger?
Whiskey 4, Whiskey Echo Golf. Is that a Roger?
Roger. This is Bill. I'm just north of Huntsville, Alabama. You're 5 and 9 here. I'm running ICOM 7610, and I'm on a vertical CFIR. Over.
Roger, Bill. Bill's the name, Roger.
Roger, Bill. Is it Bill's the name, Roger?
Again?
Your name is Bill. Is that a Roger?
Your name is Bill. Is that a Roger?
Roger.
All right, Bill. We have a little fattening process for that 7610 if you would be interested.
Fattening process for that 7610 if you would be interested.
You have what?
We could make your audio a little fatter if you would like, sir.
We could make your audio a little fatter if you would like, sir.
Yes, tell me.
All right, first thing is to engage your processor at a 3. Turn your compressor on and adjust it to a 3, Roger.
And adjust it to a 3, Roger.
I have an external processor I would like to turn on. It needs a little tuning with this radio. It's on now. I have the Syntec RF processor.
Is that an outboard compressor?
Is that an outboard compressor?
No, you don't want to use the you don't want to use the outboard compressor, sir. That it sounds terrible. Yeah, turn that off. What you want to do is go to your internal compressor. The 7610 has a beautiful internal compressor, and you want to engage that at a 3. Engage that at a 3, Roger.
Engage that at a 3, Roger.
I'm new to this radio. Tell me how to do it.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry?
I am new to this radio. Please tell me what to do.
Well, I will tell you to consult your book. Take notes, if you would. I'll give you some notes, and you can apply them as you go through the book and find out where things are. Roger?
Apply them as you go through the book and find out where things are. Roger?
Roger, go ahead.
All right, the first thing is to engage your compressor at a 3. Turn your processor on and adjust it to a 3. Roger, Roger?
On and adjust it to a 3. Roger, Roger?
Okay, I'm writing this down. What's next?
All right, then after you get your compressor in line at a 3, move to your ALC meter, bring up your ALC meter, and just speak into your microphone naturally and adjust your mic gain control until your ALC meter is running between mid-scale and 2/3. So bring up your ALC meter and speak naturally into the microphone like you normally would, about the same distance as always and all that, and then simply adjust your mic gain until your ALC meter is running between mid-scale and 2/3. Roger?
Running between mid-scale and 2/3. Roger?
Roger. I have that written down. Anything else?
What mic are you running there, sir?
What mic are you running there, sir?
I have a high-off mic. Let's see the model.
I tell you what, instead of the model number, just give me about 10 seconds and tell me about your antenna system. Just let me hear you for about 10 seconds as you talk about your antenna system. Roger?
Let me hear you for about 10 seconds as you talk about your antenna system. Roger?
I have a CFIR vertical that is in my front yard, and I guess my coax runs about 100 feet to it. I'm only TW1 amp. I'm putting out about 150 watts. I barely got it on.
Roger that, roger that. I think your EQ will probably be just about right after you you fatten up just a little bit there. So I would leave the EQ the way it is, and then give me a shout after you crank in the other stuff, and we'll see what we need to do about the EQ then, Roger.
And we'll see what we need to do about the EQ then, Roger.
Well, I'm going to have to run. I just heard you calling to test, and thank you for the help. I'm very electronically crippled. I was a social science major. I have no electronics background, but I did pass the test back when I had to get codes for my
Frequencies in use. Frequencies in use.
by the time I got my extra. So I'm moving along, but having a good time. Over.
Roger, roger, Bill. Well, gosh, we all got to start somewhere, sir, and you have begun your trip, and I think you have the right radio to make a splendid destination. So I'll leave you with it there. And what I would suggest is that book can be somewhat, scary, because it's there's so much stuff there, but the main thing that I'm looking for, as far as you're concerned, is the transmitter parts. And so I would suggest, as you go through the book and try to find different things, I would make a note on how to get to there on your radio. You make a little cheat sheet, and then you don't have to go back to the book again very often. And so what you would want to do is how to get to your I think your processor. I think you've got that. How to get to your mic gain control. How to bring up your ALC. How to get to your EQ. And all that stuff. And just look it up once and make little notes about how to get to there, and then you don't have to go back to the book too often, Roger.
How to get to there, and then you don't have to go back to the book too often, Roger.
Well, Roger, I do that, but this is a new radio. Over.
Oh yes, well you have quite a learning curve there. You do, but I would start with a transmitter myself, and then after you get all those notes, then you can start looking at the receive aspects. But anyway, let me say threes to you, Bill. Thanks for checking by, and give me a shout on next Friday if you get a chance. Hopefully you will have found all those places, and you can crank in the stuff I gave you on the notes, and then we'll just have to look at your EQ and make some adjustments there, Roger.
Make some adjustments there, Roger.
Roger, I don't hear real well. Please give me your call sign slowly.
Yes, sir. Call sign here is Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor. And I repeat, Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor. Roger?
Victor Kilo Victor. Roger?
Roger, thank you. 7-3.
Roger, Bill. And if you want to hear where you are at the moment, or where you were at the moment, if you would like to go to YouTube, we are recording now live till 5. So if you want to hear what your radio sounds like at the moment, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, the call I just gave you, that will take you to our Qso-Vlog page. And on that page, you'll be looking for one Qso in particular. It's called My Group Aircheck 71020. The title of the Qso is My Group Aircheck 71020. Today's date, Roger?
Check 71020. Today's date, Roger.
Roger.
All right, Bill, threes to you, sir. Have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. Catch you later. It's KC9VKV, Friday afternoon, Qso-Vlog net. If you've got a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.